Hey, it's that guy.
Oh. Okay, and now I'm gonna figure out how this game works.
Yeah, it works.
Cause I know two of these people. I know the knight and the Ori.
You know the two characters that aren't naturally from
Yeah.
this game.
Correct.
Of what I know of your fighting style, you might like Zetterburn. You'll probably really like Crag. You'll probably really like Hodan. Oh, you'll definitely like Atalis.
Yeah, I like being thick boys.
Thick boys.
If I know anything about you, at least from an aesthetic standpoint, you're gonna be playing Palm.
I feel like that's... I'd argue that that's not fair, but that's absolutely fair.
I think, are the characters on the outside the new characters?
Yes, the four on the outside edge are the new characters. So
I'm gonna try one of them, because Hoden looks like he could be neat.
Hoden is neat. He's a big monkey with a towel.
How's it going, Dragnarok?
Hello, hello. Alright, so I think... So obviously once we get into the fight, we'll...
It says you're ready. Do I have to ready somehow? Or is it...
Yeah, once you choose your character, then you...
ready to fight. Okay.
So...
Yeah, A-Trey, this is literally my first time ever playing.
You can strike a stage. Interesting. So, okay, so they've got this set for like a little bit of a competitive style thing. Cool. So instead of picking a stage, we can turn off certain stages. No, actually, that's absolutely a no on that stage.
We're running out of stages.
Yeah. So, I mean... I guess we're here. All right. So before we get, so you got.
I'm a monkey.
Yeah. So you got to use the stick. Y is your jump. Hack.
Yeah.
And then you've got A is your. Well, I'm using a Switch controller, so the buttons might be different for you.
Yeah. This. I feel like I want to use a GameCube controller for this.
Probably would. So left of the four. Left button is your jump.
Yeah.
Right button is your.
Oh, dude, I got
attacks.
Flex Water.
Yeah. And then you've got two sets of specials.
Okay.
Bottom one is like your smashy attacks, and the top one is your specials.
Okay.
And they do the same, you know, up special is your that.
Yeah. Oh, well, I can figure this out.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. I got Flex Water. Oh, that guy just, like, did bad things to me.
Ah, my music.
I'm shaking.
Well, that don't look good.
Oh, you hit me out of my thing.
Hit.
Oh, I had like a big towel move.
Oh, no!
Oh, did I just dunk you?
Yeah.
Was my first kill in this game a dunk with a monkey?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like, it's the natural order of things. I don't know what that water shaking does. It doesn't seem to do anything other than just hold you there for a minute.
It's doing plenty. I keep hitting the wrong button. No! Alright, I'll get there eventually.
Alright. I'm having a good old time. Oh, okay. You made like a water zone, or yeah, water zone, a music zone.
Yeah,
I
don't know what it does.
I think it was damaging me while I was in there.
Those spikes are Ouch.
I enjoy this character.
I will eventually figure out what the heck I'm doing.
Scott, this was a very last-minute decision. I didn't own the game until James handed it to me about, like, an hour ago, and I first opened it up about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. If you're interested, Scott, come on in. We can trade out for things. I did enjoy.
I found monkey dunks, so
yeah,
I'm pretty happy right now.
Lee's first character was a monkey dunk, and I've ruined everything by showing him monkey dunks.
Hodin can use his towel to snatch up those flex water things for a damage buff. Okay.
Let's go.
I'll move around the roster.
Yeah, likewise. I'm gonna try out a character that I think Lee will like if he can. Oh boy, that's the other one that I'm. Okay, so it's like band stages.
Band 3 stages. I just banned 3 random stages because I'm just like, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I can definitely agree. Oh! I didn't realize I could do that. Okay, never mind.
Oh, okay. You're just like, yeah, I have my own platform, thanks.
Oh yeah, this platform's very important. Because I can be, like, I can do like that.
Okay.
Oh boy. Jesus. Ow. God. Angry bear! No. Please. Oh, Lord. Oh, I'm dead.
I'm just gonna make ice everywhere. Oh, and then slide around. Ow. Ow, don't hit me with rocks. That's not nice. Oh, it takes him a minute to dodge roll the way I want to.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm like... It keeps messing me up. I'm trying to dodge roll quickly.
No, it's a little slower. Definitely a little slower than Mario. Ack! By Mario, of course, I mean Smash.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord! The pain! Okay. Whoops. Wrong button.
Oh, I don't know what move that was.
Wrong button again.
Oh, wait. Is there no ledge grabbing in this game?
There's no ledge grab as far as I'm aware.
Okay. Because I was like, I made it to the ledge, and he just kind of was like, nope, here I go.
The ledge ain't quite good enough.
Alright. I don't think I like him as much as Monkey Dunks.
If I was better with Crag, Crag is rude, especially to newer players. Because again, just be like, I have an extra wall off the edge of the screen. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna be Bommy Magoo.
Bommy Magoo, huh? I'm familiar.
I'm not. Ban them stages.
Ban, and we did this once. Ban.
That level seems like a level. Okay. I got like a... Oh. Oh, I can like choose my... Oh, okay.
Yeah, you've got missiles. You've got 4 different types of bombs you can choose between. That all do different things. Ah! Oh.
Oh, you got a very...
Bowser Jr.
Yeah, Bowser Jr. situation going on there. I really wish I had a GameCube controller. Oh, I can Solid Snake drop it. Just trying to figure out the buttons is killing me.
It is definitely getting used to things. Oh Lord. Oh, there are command grabs. I don't know how to do that yet. I did that on accident. Okay.
What are grabs?
Don't know.
I'm gonna keep spraying you. I'm gonna keep spraying you. Don't spray me.
Oh,
okay, that was actually kind of cool.
That's
and
cool.
Then
That's how that
I
works.
couldn't jump.
Nope.
Stop it.
That's a fun move. That was wrong. Up. Ah. Hip. Yeah.
Oh, your missiles are going nuts.
I didn't know that I could control that like that. Oops.
Boy.
That's kind of cool. Woo! Ow. There we go. Woo!
I was starting to get into it, but
yeah, it's getting there. There's
if this were a GameCube controller, I think I'd be doing so much better.
If this were a GameCube controller, I would have zero chance.
Because this is clearly, like, modeled after the controls of Smash.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Blatantly.
Let's see.
Well, there's one new character we haven't seen yet, so I'll be the last one.
Alrighty.
Yeah, the music in this game is pretty good.
Music in this game is pretty great.
It's pretty okay.
We'll go with Maple. Music in this game is great. There's definitely a whole lot of trying to learn as we go here.
I'm sure we'll be doing the indie fight at some point. Let's go right there.
Nice.
No, okay.
Alright, in my testing, I literally never figured out how to do that. So I have no idea what you're doing over there. Great.
I just realized who this character is.
What are you talking about?
This character is Makoto.
No!
I mean, with crystal nonsense.
Ow! Oh, dang. Okay.
yeah, you put leaves on me and I don't like it. Oh, I like got flipped over. I don't even know what happened there. Okay, I think that's a counter.
Oops, wrong button, wrong button. Dang it. Ack.
Ah. I'm just gonna keep spin kicking.
Ah, gotcha. Oh boy. Oh, wait, no.
You have a little walkling there.
Yes, I just don't know how to use anything yet. This is kind of why I want to do this on the stream today, because I think that with a little bit of practice, this could be a ton of fun, and I don't see as many different people playing this on the streams. So you're definitely watching two scrubs do things right now, but
Look, if there's such a thing as a GameCube controller with a USB port,
oh, I'm sure. I'm sure there is.
It's so over.
Ah, you went straight to the shovel thing.
Yeah, I was told to do indie battles.
Ah, well, then I suppose I'll do that next. Lee is banning stages.
I've banned all the stages. There are no stages left for you to pick. I have won by default.
Oh, that can change.
Oh, how you picked the fight?
You know how to play Shovel Knight, so you know how to play Shovel Knight.
Is that how that works?
It's actually pretty accurate, if I remember correctly. A lot of Shovel Knight's moves are just very Shovel Knight. Ah, hoo-hoo! That hurt.
Man, I'm getting some muns. Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna need you to stop all of a sudden. Ooh, yay. I don't want to be over there.
Ow.
Oh, all the way across the screen! All the way!
Okay. Oh boy.
Oh, and then I killed myself!
No, no money for you.
And then I killed myself twice!
Don't
Because
do
I hit
that.
the wrong button.
Oops. Dang.
Yeah! I had 5 kills. 3 on you and 2 on me.
There are a lot of workshop characters for this game. Alright.
Yes.
You want to stick a Shovel Knight, or do you want to do Ori?
I'm switching to Frostburn. I'm gonna
Oh,
dance
okay.
across the list here.
Sounds good. Let's see, who else have we not shown yet? Oh, Sylvanos is fun.
Oh yeah, I gotta hit ready to fight.
Yeah.
Ban 3 stages.
Ban 3 stages. Oh man, let's go. this stage is cool. There's two of you! I don't know which one's the real you!
I'm just gonna make it smoky. Oh, you're in here with me.
I am in here with you. Or are you in here with me?
So you just kind of appear in the middle of the stage somehow.
Yeah! Sylvanos kind of goes through walls, apparently, if I do it right. You have so much smoke!
Yeah.
Alright, let's just... hold on.
A good stream is a visual medium, so I gotta make sure that no one can see anything.
Of course!
Okay, that was kind of a cool combo.
Whoops! And then I just dove off the edge for nothing. Oh, the counters.
I just realized that I think I have a Mario cape.
It may be. Oops, nope. How do I? Nope.
I made it the smoke.
You made the smoke. Let's make it hard to keep track of you. I remember Sylvanos being cool. Just couldn't remember how to do it.
I'm gonna try being a whale of a tail.
Well, we'll make this the oceanic battle then. That's a good way of doing it.
I'm the whale dog. The wog.
Well, that was too fast.
I did it. Okay. And I'm getting... Yeah, like I have like little symbols that come above me.
Oh, put down weird stuff on the floor.
Yeah, I can teleport between them.
Looks like you're taking damage over time with those, which is nice. Back! Ooh! Good! Reflection! Whew. Okay. you. This is Lee showing his strength as a fighting game player, or rather, be showing my weakness. Let's see.
I'm mediocre. I'm just figuring things out.
We have like 4 that we haven't shown off yet.
Bird, lion.
Ori and a Epsa.
I'll be the lion. He's like the main boy.
I know that Epsa's good in the right hands, but I'm not the right hands.
Oh, Scott says I has game now.
Ah, nice. Well, puppy.
Is there a way we can kind of put like a lobby in?
That's a great question. I'm gonna find out. Oh my goodness! It just...
I just started using them like Bowser.
Oh, well,
goodbye.
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 Have a good time. Hello there. Alright, I'll get out of there eventually.
This guy just feels like Bowser to me, and since Bowser's one of my characters, it worked out fine.
Exactly. Oh, there's no ledge grab. Goodbye again. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. Yeah, like Bowser. It makes sense.
Oh, yeah, like throws me.
Yes, that is the thing about the block counters in this game. Is if you time it just right, it does way better than a block does in Smash.
My problem is I keep on like having jump be the top button. Only makes sense on a GameCube controller, so I keep on losing like where my buttons are in my brain.
Uh-oh, well.
You ran out.
Yeah.
Alright. Do we see if we can figure out
Yeah, let me see if I can.
a thing?
Let me see if I can't lobby here. Da, 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 da.
Do I hit back too? Because it looks like you left.
Yeah.
Okay. Back. Buttons shouldn't be in your brain, they should be in your controller. It's the same thing.
I think. Can I not do online more than the one? Let me see if I do. If I do this, let me see what happens.
Oh, just inviting both of us?
Yeah,
See what happens.
see what happens. Exactly.
Alright, well, I'm in.
There's things.
Oh, I see. Alright, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
I don't know what that, I don't
Okay.
know if that's like a lobby or if it's multiple players. I don't know. Oh, we're gonna
find out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. Oh, we still haven't shown off Raster or Rhapsody yet, so.
I see Adam, so where's the other one? Oh,
Right
that's
next
just the one right next to him.
Yep.
I am here.
Hey, hello, Scott.
I'll be a bird.
Oh,
Looks like
man.
we're all going. Yeah,
Nice.
this is just
I'm
3 players.
I'm okay with that. I just hit that there.
Oh, that's a taunt. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be so bad.
Yeah, don't worry. Have you been watching the stream?
Yeah, it
A little.
happens to all of us.
Ooh. I'm over here T-posing for dominance. I don't know what's going on. Ow.
I had a clap. Hey, you guys doing a great job. Great job.
You just keep clapping.
Great job, everybody. Good job all around.
I'm just getting wrecked like Clarin over here. Hey, get out of here with your Mega Man power get thing.
Other than the clap, I don't think I like this bird.
Alright, you over
okay.
there.
Ow. No, please. Nope.
Oh, the clap.
Weird.
No, I must combo into claps.
Oh, that just goes up wherever I tell it to. Okay. Okay. Ow.
I was gonna do it.
Oh, the cloud state persists beyond death. Okay.
Oh, like in that airstream, I go faster. Interesting.
That's neat to know. Ow. Alright.
Clap!
Ow.
I got a clap kill. I can die happy. Which
It's okay.
is going to be very soon.
Let's say Scott is... Whoop. Goodbye. Scott is doing some work against us there. Bam.
Oop. Oh, okay. I'm okay. I'm not okay.
Scott over
I did
there.
it.
Scott over there coming in. I'm gonna be so bad at this. Walks away with 2 stocks.
I mean, this was literally my first match of this ever.
Oh, congratulations.
Give me one moment, please.
Oh no.
Well,
I've only also played this character once, and it was my first match. So it's not like I have experience with him. I just enjoyed him.
Scott's gonna get toweled. By Scott, I mean, we're all getting toweled.
I'm sure now I'm dead.
Oh, I can go up there, huh? Okay, eventually gonna get back on the stage here.
Oh, I wasn't.
Nailed it.
Oops, I missed the stage. Way to go.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, I can't be above him.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I jumped off the stage.
No,
That was
no
genius.
dunks. No dunks.
Oh
Oh boy, lag.
Go
No,
away.
no. The towel dunks. That's cool. No, my snake body. Oh no. Oh, no.
Okay. Don't like it.
All right, sir. Oh, no. No. Jesus.
Oh, it feels so good.
It wasn't fair. You had a towel.
that towel. That
The
towel
guy
is
in the
rude.
giant mech over there, he's just like, towel, hold on, unfair.
I wasn't the one with the mech. I had leaf blades. I was like a.
I didn't mean you were the one in the mech, I'm just saying, we were fighting a guy in a mech.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's not the one who murdered me.
Correct. The
So, thus your towel is a bigger advantage than his mech.
towel is more dangerous than mech. I
And,
can change colors.
Atribulus, you would be correct, using your odd naming conventions. Oh yeah, where are the colors? What do you...
Just clicked on the person.
Click on the person and
Like
do
your
what?
your image in the bottom left there with your face. Just press
Yeah, once
A.
you have a character selected,
Yeah.
just click on their big
I-
portrait in the bottom left.
Yeah, I'm clicking on him. Oh god, I just switched to spectate. I think
Oh, what happened?
Ah, yeah, you
Alright, hold
got
on.
like a loady thing. James also got a loady thing.
I canceled my ready. Can you cancel your ready?
Oh, now I can. Okay.
There you go.
I guess because I was ready, I couldn't do the colors.
Yeah, once you do your
Now I get it.
yeah, once you're ready, as it turns out.
Look, I just gotta focus on how to get good at monkey dumps. He's clearly the best character.
Monkey Dunks? Monks?
Yeah, monks.
You did always like playing monks.
Monks are great.
In one game, very specifically.
Oh, that is
I'm so
very... That's very big. Oh no!
Okay,
Scott!
already dead.
That's bad. Sorry, Scott. Oh, okay. Jungle's bad.
Oh, I'm gonna chomp you. Ow.
I want to be the monkey in the middle.
But neither of us are a monkey, so it has to be you.
That's true.
Goodbye.
No! Oh, I guess Bubble Beam.
Yeah. I needed a rock.
Get chomped. Ow.
Oh God. Wait.
We sent each other flying. Yours was... Oh, I was gonna say better, but then you died.
Yeah.
Yep. Dang it.
Oh, that's cool, Tribulus. Suddenly, James and I are also playing the backseat for some reason.
No, what? I don't... Nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing went wrong,
No.
ever.
Alright. That's gotta stop immediately. No, I hit the wrong button! I've ruined everything.
Oh, I was coming in after you.
If I had done that right, you were not coming back to the stage. I hit the wrong button.
What are you talking about? Monkey Dunks always wins.
Nah. It's...
I like enjoying it and doing it. I'll be the first one to say, like, what the fuck are you supposed to do to that?
I'm sure there's an actual response to that. I just haven't figured it out yet.
Yeah, I'm sure if we were, like, good at this,
Right.
we would know how you're supposed to deal with certain things.
Yeah, there's probably an easy tech to not just be dead. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm gonna try that again.
Definitely time for Pants to be banished from this realm.
Well.
That's appropriate.
Alright,
I am currently covered in like 3 different blankets because I'm just cold.
I'm a bear.
I'll throw a rock at a monkey.
Okay, I don't know how to recover in this game.
It's difficult. It's not necessarily as straightforward as you would imagine.
Get chomped. Ow. Oh, I have
Okay.
ice. I can summon ice.
Yes.
At
Yes.
will.
No!
Yep.
Goodbye. Oh no, I was too far away from the edge.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, I was holding a rock. I couldn't jump.
I got a rock.
I don't like how that combo.
Oh, I'm just dead.
Oh gosh.
Okay, I'm up here now. I'm just getting annihilated.
As I kill myself.
Oh Jesus! Wrong button. Lord, I can't.
What? I hit you so hard and you just didn't stop.
No, wrong one. Oh, Lord.
I did it!
All
It
right.
definitely feels a lot easier to die in this game than in Smash Bros.
Very
Oh,
much so,
absolutely.
yes.
They definitely goes faster. And one of the biggest things that I'm trying to remember is that the top button, X button for me, that's my up B move. That's my save my life move. And I just have to remember that that's the location of it.
Okay, there we go.
Like, if we actually get into this, I'm going to need to find USB GameCube controller. And it's going to be on, like, Donkey Kong here.
I feel like you're already pretty good there.
But I keep hitting the wrong buttons. I could be much better.
Ow.
Yeah, it's getting toasted now.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Ow. I'm just gonna sit up here for a second. Fuck a rock. Oh, you almost had that back.
It's like, as soon as I'm off the edge, I'm just done.
I pull those little water ghosts in when I do the spin move. That's interesting.
There we go.
I mean, I wasn't coming back from that anyway.
No, I know, but it's still just the fact
Look,
that
let him have it.
I've been trying to do that for a while. It's like I know it didn't actually matter that time. Oh, there you go, Scott. The wall saved you that time.
Every time I'm about to do something, somebody stops it.
Oh, please. No. No. Oh. You just bounced me off the ceiling.
Yeah. That's fine, I'm already dead.
Oh, Lord. Scott's got an extra stock here.
No, I don't.
Never mind.
Because I don't know how to recover. Oh boy. Oh boy. We're fighting in a place I don't like.
It seems to me that Scott's character is like a combination of Meta Knight and Little Mac.
Yes.
I think he's the strongest character on the ground that I've seen.
He's like thematically this game's version of Meta Knight.
Yes, Clarence is
which is
very
why
strong.
obviously it appeals to me.
God.
But he just seems so much stronger on the ground than any of the other characters. Not on the ground remains to be seen.
Ow.
You sent the link in the Discord for the controller in question? Oh, it does exist.
Whew. I felt good though, Scott.
Yeah.
Yes, Clarence she is pretty great. Okay, I got my Kraken.
Just give me a second. I'm looking at something.
Leah's like, just give me a second. I'm looking for. Can this be shipped within an hour?
I mean, I could get it tomorrow, and it's only $12.
Hey, I mean,
Claren is a tipper like Martha. Well, I don't have the finesse for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep hitting buttons and hope the enemies explode.
I will say, from experience, everyone's got a little bit of tipper aspect. Oh, that color scheme looks
Especially Tipper
suspicious.
4. I'm not gonna say that I've ordered that controller, but I'm not gonna not say that I ordered that controller.
Obviously, given giving this a direct comparison to Smash does this game a little bit of a disservice because it's clearly got enough differences to set it apart.
Yeah, but
you can't help but
clear
do
inspiration.
so. Correct.
Yeah, you can't not compare it because obviously that's what it is.
Some singing.
Oh, okay. Not a fan of those.
Oh, they went away. Excuse me, I need to call my agent. Hold on, just give me a second.
I haven't messed around with that move yet.
Oh boy. Haha. Ah!
I believe that's what we in the business call instant karma.
Oh, Lord of the Mud. I still have. Oh
Bye.
no, I'm fine.
Oh no, there was room.
Ow.
I still have yet to figure out exactly what that does. It just puts an area up. I know that much. Oh, my agent. Oh no, my agent. you keep pushing my bodyguard into the
Okay.
ground.
Grab both of you at once. Oh, get out of here.
No. Stop it.
Ow.
Oh, and I see what they mean about the tipping thing. Like, I have this little jab, and usually it doesn't do much, but if I hit you with the tip of it, you are stunned.
Yes, it's. Oh Lord, you countered. The counter is bad. No, please. No, please. I'm bad.
No! Stop it!
Oh, stop it, you monkey butt.
Oh, yeah, don't let me here.
Oh, loud.
Too early. Okay.
Oh, just stop. The towel is so mean.
Oh,
At least I got a parting hit.
no platform fighter will ever exist without being compared to Smash, and that's okay.
Exactly.
I agree, Abundus.
Yes, I agree. I want to like Palm. I'll get there eventually. Eliana is very much
I'm definitely like
Bowser Jr.
every game with Hoden, I learn a new thing about it.
Yeah, I probably should just pick one and stick with it.
I can't help but try to mix it up at least a little bit.
Yeah, until I know what I'm. Well, I mean, I feel like.
Yeah.
I think Claren is already my main, but
Yeah, and I'll poke around a little bit, but it's just like while I'm in like that learning phase, like I keep being like, well, I want to try this time.
I just love that this character is like
Also,
a ferret with leaf blades.
Yes.
I have the freaking King K rule down smash.
Oh, that's a blink. That's helpful.
Oh, that was a miss. Ah!
No. I don't like it.
Oh, you just waited.
Yeah, just look.
Wrong way. Okay.
Oh.
I really don't like that move.
No.
Worth it.
And then everyone died.
Oh! Is that... Alright, stop! Aha!
I can't recover.
Okay.
Run! No, run, Arkadoc! Please! No! I don't have an ink spot out yet! No! Yeah, her recovery is definitely a little trickier in this game than in Smash. Some characters have better recoveries than others.
Do all characters have wall jumps? Because I know that Hoden does, which is the only reason why I can recover sometimes.
I don't know. I haven't been able to
I think
mess
I
around.
wall jumped by accident once.
It's like, I think so.
You're like, solid maybe. So this was my other character that I feel like I would be naturally inclined to be.
It's like Crag is definitely the one that I'm just like, I feel like is the easiest to understand.
Yes, every character can wall jump.
Okay.
You can wall jump after you're up B2.
Interesting.
Okay. Oh, I gotta pick a stage.
Yes,
Random.
I did eventually learn that I could teleport into the one. Oh, that fist does way more than the rest of us. Good to know.
Ow! I don't like it! I don't like it!
Oh, I got a Falco up.
Wow.
Yes!
I was not prepared.
Ow!
Dang it.
Yeah, but I'm overheating again, so I gotta drop the mech.
Okay, just dead.
Oh, that's death.
I don't like any of this.
Oh, please.
Yeah, but I leave you alone for a second. You start doing that.
Well, yes.
God, what happened?
I died.
Drop another
Turns
one
out
in a
I'm
second.
bad.
Wrong button. Okay. Jesus. Yep.
Yeah.
Ugh.
The lines seems to have some Star Wolf in him. I think he's like a Bowser that's got a Falco recovery for some reason.
Yeah. And Zetterburn's like the poster child for
Yes.
the game. If you're doing the tutorial stuff, he's the one that it makes you do a lot of stuff with.
But it's like Bowser's auto attacks are the best part of Bowser. He's got like big meaty ones, and this guy's got big meaty normals too, which are nice. Who haven't I messed about with yet? That looked fun. I feel like I have to give you another try. I didn't like you on our first go around, but I'll give you another shot.
The music in this game is rough. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Put down plants.
Kill the plants with ice.
Rude. Ow. Ow. Okay. Oh, okay.
I didn't know I could do that.
Lee's doing moves that we can't do.
Well, it's kind of a different character.
Jeez, what the hell?
I like the Bowser pom-pom. Give me all the Bowser moves.
That is rude.
Oh, come on!
It's really not nice.
The nice thing, Scott, when you do your up special with this guy, is all you have to do is touch the stage and you'll be back on. For God's sake, how am I supposed to dodge that? Probably actually dodging that. If I had to guess.
I have a big hammer move, and it's got the wind-up of the century.
Oh, I didn't actually touch the wall, of course.
Oh, I think that requires ice on the ground to be able to freeze you like that. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep, okay. I'm figuring it out.
I don't like that. Ah, jeez.
Let me live.
Ow, oh boy. Alright, you guys are both at like 200%. What is going on?
I'm not anymore.
See, look, I'm just solving problems.
Well, you solved one of them. Now please go solve the other.
No, please!
Dang it.
There, I solved it. I'm solving problems now.
Oh, I don't even know what that one does yet.
Oh, you are like all metally now?
Yeah! This guy... What is he doing? Primer Dimer bringing the best Victor Freeze. Oh, that recovery is so fun. That being frozen in ice, less so.
Okay.
I'm figuring it out.
As it turns out, Lee is slowly figuring things out. And Lee figuring things out is bad for the rest of us.
Uh-huh. I will say Sylvanos seems really cool.
Sylvanos does seem really cool. If I could learn
I'll try
Sylvanos.
this one more time.
Let's go back to let's get a cool color here. That's good.
Oh god, I was still drinking. Alright, fine.
Whoa, this character is floaty.
Yes, she's very Zelda.
I don't like this. Oh, okay, I could just get rid of it.
You were a little scared of the crystal?
Huh?
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure what to do. Oh, oh!
Oh, and that's how I turned metal. Okay. Oh, we're learning.
Oh god!
Oh.
Recover! Oh, the pain! Oh, the bite! Oh. You broke my crystal.
Oh boy.
Ow! Oh. That's good. Ooh. Ouch. Oh, goodness.
God, I just keep getting interrupted.
I actually guard countered you and then completely flubbed the counterattack.
Whack. Okay, I'm starting to really like this one. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
Oh boy. Did you just taunt?
No. I didn't do nothing. Leave me alone.
He's like, no, I didn't incur your wrath.
Look, I know I'm not gonna win this, so might as well get in the top one. I can see that move coming from a mile away, and I get it hit by it every time. Nope. Oh goodness. Yep. So that
was
one.
a taunt in this game, and I saw the taunt, and I was like, wait a minute.
there is a taunt. I didn't use it very often. So Olympia's one I'm going to have to practice with. So just the whole grass team. Olympia's great, Crag's great, Maple's great, Sylvanos is great.
So far, I like 3 out of the 4 of the blue teams, so I guess I gotta try the frog.
You gotta try the frog. I haven't tried Raster yet, so I guess let's go.
You guys seen the oldest dunk anyone? Does he have dunks?
Does the bear have dunks? Oh, the horn.
If the bear's got dunks, I'm gonna have to figure him out.
No, you don't need to do that. You don't need to worry anything about that. Lee's picking the stage.
Yeah, don't do it.
I never liked using frickin' Greninja. And this is clearly Greninja.
Ow. that.
Oh no!
That was awesome.
I got bubbled.
This is something I'm gonna need to learn. I'm trying to figure out if I'm Kirby.
Yes, but also no.
Oh, I can grab it to the ground with my tongue?
Oh god.
For movement? Can I
Yeah.
grab the edge of the map for movement with my tongue?
Oh, you can do it, Scott. Oh,
I
you almost had
did
it.
Oh.
Is that actually requires coordination?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, gotta say, Raster is way too close range for me. What am I doing? I'm sure if I could figure out what I was doing, it would be a little better, but.
Look, I'm still learning.
Bah, bah, bah. Yeah, we got the whole Walmart team. The whole James team.
James branding going strong.
The James branding. Is that anything like a Marlon Brando? It's James Brando.
I don't know if it's
Oh, I got a
exactly
clap!
like that. Also, it's just ow.
I got a clap!
I'm just trying to grab people with my tongue. It's probably not helping me. Also, that combo is not bad.
Oh boy, that's death off the top. Yep, can feel that. Ah, dip.
Oh, I've killed myself once more. That
All
was
right.
just killing.
Ow. Ow. Bird versus electric goat. Oops. Nope, I'm fine. Scott, just stay at a distance and everything will be great. Ahoo!
Apparently got all the good air moves, so you should try to stay in the sky.
Shit.
Well, you were in
But
the
that's
sky
where
again.
lightning is.
I'm sure in the air he's got all the moves, but I've never been a good aerial fighter.
So Frog Guy I'm definitely gonna have to figure out at some point, but he's not my style of thick boy. Speaking of thick boy, I actually haven't played Crag yet today.
Oh dear. Crag scares me.
I mean, I don't know what I'm doing.
No,
so
I
it's
know,
bad.
but you up X to win. I'll try the last grass one that I like the design of, but I have no idea if I'm going to be any good at it.
Alright, we got roll out. Whoa, what the heck?
Don't worry about it. Oh no! You got rid of my plant. I needed that to recover. No!
Ha! I like that move. Ow!
Oh, that didn't go that time. Okay.
This is a
Purple
poison
clouds.
slap.
Up. Up.
Oh,
Almost.
you almost had it.
Almost had it. That's okay. Yeah, Crag's best move is rock. Pick up rock, throw rock, hit rock for rock shotgun. It's true.
So what you're saying is bring paper.
Yeah, correct.
Look, my cloak is paper, probably.
Yeah, it's pretty close. and then, yeah, I mean, Crag's whole thing is if you can get him off the edge, you chase a little bit, and then you do the up and the top button. And you make the stone pillar, and then they can't recover. Up triangle, up X, up whatever on the Xbox controllers up there. Y up there, I don't even know. Yeah, just do that. Oh!
Like that.
So
Did I do
close.
it?
Almost got back.
Damn, did I do
You
it?
did it! You're a good boy! It's so mean, and I love it.
I'd like to point out that that is the only time I pressed
That
my
attack.
recovery button that entire match. I was waiting for my moment. I think I'm gonna try one more time because I liked the feel of a lot of his moments.
Yeah, a lot of his normals are pretty good.
That's the sign of if I'm going to like a character or not. If their normals feel good.
Yes. Well, this is a very small stage for three of us.
Speaking of somebody with strong normals, hi Scott.
Hi.
Oh, my crystal! Oh! What the? That's sick!
Guys,
No. The answer is no.
Oh, thank you,
you're
Lee.
welcome. Now maybe stop murdering me.
I can't get up there! Ow, what just happened?
I'm born to die.
Ow.
Aren't we all?
Oh,
Ow. Okay. Oops, that's not where I wanted that. Oh, maybe it is.
Oh! Rude!
Ow. There's a platform here. Nope, it's gone. Look, the people in the background of the stage make this the best stage. Ow. Okay.
oh, okay. Stop with the combos. I swear, you guys just converge on my face every time.
It's a small map. It's not in your
That's how
space on
both of us
purpose.
feel about each of the other two.
Oh, you broke my crystal just as I was gonna do a thing. Hurt. I can. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Guess I'll die.
Oh, I missed Scott with that though. Hurt. Nope. Okay.
I don't like those. Stop it.
Nope. No. Ow, my crystal.
Ow.
I slipped off that ledge real fast.
It's trying so hard.
I do really like Olympia. That's gonna be a fun one to learn how to figure out. Learn how to figure out. That's right. That's.
The longer that went, the more I was like, I'm liking Craig's normals less and less.
No, he's back to Monk. I don't like it. No, thank you.
It was gonna do it. Oh, it was gonna happen. Okay.
No, my crystal. I need that. Nope, that's way too far. Oh, my crystal just immediately. Okay. Well, that's not quite what I wanted, but that's fine. Ow. Oh. My crystal.
No.
I'll get up there eventually. Maybe not.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say. That orc over there. Oh, my crystal.
Just that.
Oh, okay.
Oops. That'll do. Oh, my crystal. You gotta bring me to my crystal. Hurt. Nope. It's
You got by the piss whale.
Yeah.
okay. He's the puppy whale. Got all these coins that I don't even know what they do yet.
They buy things.
They buy things. I really gotta get better at doing that correctly, and then it takes something great. Oh, my crystal. Oh, yes. Oh, that's good to know. Okay.
Oh, okay. That's what I wanted.
Oh, my crystal!
Come on! It didn't up B.
Okay. No, my crystal! Oh!
Jesus.
Well,
That felt okay.
that was, I had to admit, that was pretty satisfying, even if I was on the receiving end of that. Oh, my, would you please? I need that crystal. That's not where I want that. I'm assuming that that's a counter, but I've never used that, so I have no idea.
Oh. Really looking at Scott.
Oh!
A lot of dancing, a lot of prancing.
Whoop.
Oh, yeah, that'll be it.
Ah!
The taunter over here.
It's-
Pressing that taunt.
No, no, it was a slip of the finger.
Uh-huh.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it on purpose.
Uh-huh.
Tribulus has questions. I didn't see what the questions were. I'll go back to the stage. It's fun.
Something about poop squares. It's been there for a while.
Oh, we're back to the poop squares map then. Ow.
Oh, you just saved his life.
Sure did.
You're welcome. Get him.
See what I have to put up with?
Look, we all know monkey's dangerous. No! I'll figure out a way out of that one of these days. There we go.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll just die.
What happened
Thanks,
there?
game. The game was just like, you're going over there.
Ah.
Whoops, goodbye.
Okay, I'm already dead. Game killed me twice. Y'all have fun.
Oh, okay. That's totally what I meant to do.
Welcome
Right?
to the club.
This has been a round. Oh, my crystal, why?
I'm pretty sure my character knows moves. The problem is I don't know how to use them.
Well, why not?
Because I'm bad.
DI in and tech from the towel. Okay.
That wasn't English.
I suppose the phrase DI tech in from the towel.
Yeah,
doesn't-
DIN in tech is like you might as well be speaking like old Latin or something. Like I have no idea what any of that meant.
So I think, if I understand that correctly, if you're getting toweled at the edge, hold in towards the ledge, and as soon as you come out of it and hit the ledge, hit the dodge button. And then you should have at least your jump back. And can
Oh, well
maybe
that's
get-
not going to help me. Because that requires timing. And like presence of mind and stuff.
Oh, my crystal!
Ah!
See, if I break my crystal, it's my own fault. Oh, dang it! Woohoo! Nope. No. That's the wrong way, but okay.
Oh, okay. I have no idea what just happened.
I died. How's it going, Jordan?
That. Oh, you didn't go anywhere. I was expecting you to, like, move with that.
I don't like to move it moving.
Oops, okay. Nope. Too far away from that.
Oh, come on!
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're so mean to my poor crystal.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, what the
I don't know how that works yet. I haven't figured that out. Well.
There we go.
I just like vine whipped my way across the universe to somebody, and then I was just so confused.
I've done that
You
once
did it.
before. Hello, Jordan.
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 Okay. Okay. Maybe just a little. Just a little more.
Just a little more.
Just a little bit.
Just a
Just
little bit. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. A little bit more.
A little bit more of the thing we're fighting stuff.
Living in the paper.
Oh, somehow went. Oh no, my crystal. Excuse you, sir, ma'am. Okay, please.
I really don't like this. Ah!
You probably like that less. Ow! Good. Excuse you, sir. I put that there for a reason.
Yeah, I know. I don't like your reason.
I'm sure you didn't. Oh, no, goodbye. bad. Nice counter. That does not last long.
Oh, goodbye. Hi again.
Aye.
Woohoo!
No, see you later.
Okay, oh my. I would like to please stay on the level, please. Level. I'm scared. Oh, please! Nope. That's
King K. Rule flop.
Oh, I held it just too long.
Okay.
Huh. Nope. Would you just stop it?
No.
Oh, I killed myself. Oh, I'm okay. Whew.
You seem remarkably alive.
Someone who killed himself, I know.
Huh.
Ugh. Oh, Scott, why'd you die? There's an angry monkey with a towel.
'Cause I'm bad.
There's an angry uncle with a towel and I don't know what to do about it.
Kick and punch. It's all in the mind.
Oh, dang.
Goodbye.
Was very close.
Ugh.
Will... I feel like I really legitimately want to try to get good at this. There's a level of me that's just like, just once I want to escape that towel slam, and then I'll be happy.
I've just accepted that if the towel catches me, I'm done.
Sure, I don't think we've been up here yet. Oh, that's a very small stage.
Like,
Oh.
I know that if you get caught with the towel, you can DIY2K 17. I don't.
Okay. I should probably figure out what like some of these other moves do. Oh, but I'm dead. Nope. Fine.
Oh, that's how you butt slam.
Yep.
I'm scared. I'm just gonna sit here a minute.
Slamming fools.
No.
Oh!
Wait!
I have a counter. It does work. I can't break your ice. At least not with that. Woohoo! I'm up. I'm fine. Oh.
No, stop it! Ugh. I
Back.
stop it! I don't like it! Holy crap!
He came
This
back.
bear can jump!
He's got ups.
Oh, pain. Oh, there's an invisible wall on the edge there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
I don't like it. Ow! Get frozen!
Rude! Can you use his ice to freeze?
Don't know.
I don't think I want to let people find out, personally. Well, you're also very heavy all of a sudden.
Yeah, I got the metally.
Ow.
Huh. No! Excuse you, what the hell was that?
Man, those are some serious ups.
I just looked over, and that bear's like standing on a platform in the middle of nothing. Where'd you get that, sir?
Hey, look. Don't.
No.
So I got a yeet. I got a bear yeet.
No, you have no yeets.
Is that what they were talking about?
No. No one's talking about yeets. You put that down. You stop it. I killed myself. No, I'm okay. I really gotta. Oh no, I've killed Scott. Now Lee's here.
That was your mistake.
Oh, he's metal. Ow. Oh! I think if I had timed that better. Oh, so close. So close.
I wanted to eat you one more time.
I know you did.
I learned.
Oh.
And yes, it was a dual endless build.
Yeah, there were two endless.
I'm learning.
I know, and it scares me. Oh. That's a platform up there? Huh. No. That's okay.
Okay. Okay, that's interesting.
There was a clone. I bit it. Oh god, there's more clones.
Nope. Didn't know how to do that.
Nope. Hold on. I'm back.
That bear's got some ups and I don't appreciate it.
I thought I blocked that, but I did not.
Yuck. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's a cool trick.
Yeet.
This bear is getting on my nerves.
Oh, I just want to hit the yeet.
Ow.
Yeet.
It may normally be ice, but because of Lee's colors, it's definitely metal, not ice.
I would like to do an anything, please.
One anything, please. Oh, I was gonna slide across the whole map. And you stopped me.
Ah. Oop, okay, that might be the end of me. Yep. Yeah, the dual character and the smoke is cool.
Yeet!
God.
Alright, I'm starting to feel the bear now.
Yeah, I can tell.
Order your one anything on skip the dishes? What?
That must be some sort of delivery service that we don't have around here. That's what I have to imagine.
Yeah, I have no idea. Like, that didn't sound like English to me.
Skip the dishes does sound like it's a good, like, Grubhub style.
Actually, yeah, that
Yeah,
that does make
Like
sense,
DoorDash.
because the whole idea is food's on us, so you don't have to do the dishes.
I would like to order one everything, please.
And yes, I typically I am better at fighting.
Oh yes, like there's no question. That wasn't like a self-deprecating. Oh, once Lee gets the hang of this, we're all doomed. No, that's once Lee gets the hang of this, we're all doomed.
Yeah, that's not us being like defeatist. It's just being us being realistic.
I am legitimately trying my best to get good at this.
Ow.
Now, throw rock. Ow.
Oh, I can smash the rock at you.
Yes, anyone can smash the rock. Whoops, wrong button.
Oh, I'm in so much hit stun.
Jeez.
I think I like this character. I like the ease of use that this
Oops.
character brings to the table.
Yes.
That was me as metal.
All right. Could you
In fact,
please?
this actually kind of feels like the Mario character.
He is. He is. He is the poster child.
And Mario was like my jam.
Oh God, my everything hurts. Ow.
I mean, that recovery is definitely Mario if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
No. No, God. Would you please? Oh, nuts. No. God,
Oh, what have I done?
you put it in a bad way.
Oh, I just let that happen.
I hit you with the DDD rocket hammer is what I just did.
I felt like I was hitting my stride. Then it was just me and Lee.
you were definitely hitting your stride pretty well. God, that recovery is nuts!
It's pretty good.
He's just like, what if I just had all of the air? And then, yeah, we'll just give him, Falco's recovery for...
Oh, I still don't fully understand how that works, but I think I do now.
Also,
Yeah,
270%.
watch out.
Yeah, I was kind of feeling Arcane, but I think I'm feeling this character even more.
Definitely.
There used to be fighting games on the channel way back when. There used to be Smash Brothers content.
Yeah.
You can go look it up. It's in the playlist.
It's true. Oh, Lori in the Blind Forest. Why not? Excuse me, I was in the middle of calling my security.
Security!
Ow. Alright,
No, I don't want to be in your song cloud.
Oh, Jeebus.
Oh, okay.
Oh! Okay, we're fine.
I missed all of that. That's fine.
Ow. I'm not sure how to capitalize on it.
Okay. Okay.
Ow!
Double slapped by his security.
No, no, I had a stomp. Freaking ice butt.
Pretty nice butt.
Okay. Oh, God. Oh, no, I got the poison stink.
The poison stink.
Scott's got a
It went
poison
from
attack.
Fire to poison stink. It's purple fire.
No, it's poison stink.
Yeet.
I will not be eaten!
Well, you won't be fatally eaten. You were definitely eaten.
Fair enough. And really just saying that pretty much guarantees that I will be fatally yeeted. I have only delayed the
That's true.
Now he's like, I have to make sure it happens.
I would never do that. And you can't prove it.
No.
Ow.
Sadness.
You're like, I killed it, but it wasn't the right way.
Ah.
Ugh. Alright, can we get this
okay.
songstress over here?
No, no.
Seriously.
I'm not even doing nothing.
You're winning.
That's. I suppose that's fair.
Are you winning, son?
Oh, not for long. There we go. See? Perfect. My bodyguard, like, does have a yeet of some sort. I just don't know what to do with it.
Oh, whoa, okay.
Oh, Lord. Oh, he's a metal bear now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's not ideal. Nope. Oh, I thought I could block that.
That's not what I want to do. I'm metal. Good luck sending me anywhere.
Oh boy.
I did a...
I was much closer, but
Yeah, you guys are getting there.
getting there.
I think the polar bear might be better for me than towel dunks, just because I feel like I have more utility on the bear.
And that recovery.
And I have much better recovery. Like, much better recovery. Freaking Hodan's recovery is garbo.
You know what? Hold on. Let's go over here for a minute.
Are we changing things up?
I'm gonna change things up. I'm gonna keep changing things up a little bit. I think Olympia is where I'm gonna train longer term, but for the moment, I'm changing.
You looked interesting. I feel like I gotta at least give you a fair shot.
Oh, puppy wait. Oh dear.
Oh god, stealing all my money. I'm being robbed.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to recover with this character. It doesn't seem to do anything.
No, my money. Hold on, wait.
Ow.
I want to know if this works. Okay, that's too scary to test.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay.
Okay. Very slippery. Hold on.
Oh, jeez. Oop, no, that's the wrong button. Fine.
No, my money. I don't actually know what Shovel Knight's money's for. I'm sure there's a reason for it.
Oh, okay. Killed myself. I cannot recover with this character. If I go off the edge, I'm done.
Oh, Sky, are you the orca?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put out your little pellet thing. Just the little spit.
What?
The little spitball. Ow.
What little pellet thing?
Just neutral. That one.
Yeah, that.
Oh.
Now, when you do that same attack, you'll just teleport to him.
Oh.
That's your big
Ow.
your big recovery.
Oh, I can aim that.
Wait, I'm just fishing. I need those, possibly. Oh, I'm dead.
I'm not very good at this character.
Yes, Shovel Knight.
It's okay,
and
I'm not very good at this character.
You're much better at that character than I am with this character, from what I can tell.
Shovel Knight and Ori from Ori and the Blind Forest are both guest stars in this game.
I did it. I hit my command grab once.
I tried to fish off the edge of the stage. It didn't go great. I got more money. I don't know what to do with more money.
You were fighting a fish and they were offended.
Oh, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Offended?
Offended.
Thanks, I hate it.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I feel like
Let's try
I tried you once. I'm gonna try you one more time. Probably hate it, but I gotta try it.
Hey! There's gonna be a few
Oh.
explosives.
Oh. Okay, this is a character I haven't seen yet. And both of you are playing it.
Oh, Lord. It's a character that supposedly has a lot of explosives. I don't know how to properly, like, do the explosives yet. Alright, so that brings up the wheel. Okay, so that's just that. That's a
I'm just
sparkly.
Annihilated. Ow.
Oh, that's a...
Return to sender.
Oh, that's a stun, okay.
Alright, look, if I'm not allowed, then you're not either. Also, I'm dead. I guess you're plenty allowed then.
Ow!
Oh.
Woohoo! Oh, that move looks familiar. Ow! Oh no! I'm fine.
Okay, cool.
Oh! That's interesting. So, Lee, whatever
Yeah.
bomb you set last will automatically come out if you just press the button.
Okay. Boy, do I love not being on stage.
Well, good. I'm good. I saw that one coming. Stunts. Oh, that's nifty.
Ah.
I would like to not be here. Oh! Also, Lee, if you have a bomb, don't hold it too long.
Yeah, trust me, I know that one already.
Also, is Molo a moth? That's pretty cool. Ow! Shouldn't have gone that way. This bomb looks pretty angry. Ow! That's bad!
Was the bomb angry?
It was angry, I couldn't let go.
Oh.
I was very angry. Oh, goodbye.
All of that fighting that I was losing, and I just nudge you off the level.
Just
I win.
the tiniest of nudges.
I am the victor.
It's
You've been outplayed.
Molo. Molo seems neat.
How's
Someone
it going,
with
Mythic G?
better brains.
Yeah, he's definitely not a character for me.
He's a
in
big
this right now.
brain.
And I am a small brain.
All right, let's go back to my lovely lady.
Back to the classics.
Back to the classics. Back to the wombats. Oh, timing. Incorrect.
Ow.
Okay. Ow. Oh, that's bad. Ow.
I tried to put him out, it didn't work.
Ow. Nope. Too far.
Ah! And I hit the wrong direction.
Oh, my crystal. No, no. Let me out. Let me out.
Let me in.
Let me in. Let me in.
Oh. Dang it.
Oh, for God's sake! Alright, that's fine. I wanted to be over here anyway.
Aye!
Alright. That was a conspiracy.
Come on, you have to at least admit that was pretty good, right? Oh, Scott still got an extra stock. Oh, God! I did not know Scott had a stock. That's not allowed. Eh.
Wait, I thought I was Wall Street James. How does he have stock? Oh, was that preemptively why I was called Wall Street James? Because I always have stocks?
It's up! Oh! Nope, too far. Good job, Scott.
I feel like I get this character.
You did the thing! I feel like the more I play Hodan, the less I get him.
Are we gonna end up with a lion,
I
a polar
like-
bear, and a mouse as our main characters?
I feel like Italis is in the main running for main, but I gotta keep trying the monk.
Because he's got that sweet-ass dunk.
Yeah. Look, I learned to play Donkey Kong specifically to dunk people. I'm not above this.
Oh, can I start charging that in midair? No, I cannot.
But my recovery in this character is ass. Oh, yeah, okay.
Nope, not enough. I don't want to put that there. You're just gonna break it. How about somewhere like there?
I definitely gotta go back to Polar Bear here.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, we got a little bit of lag situation.
It's probably fine. Well, I'm just gonna be dead. Ugh. Oh, what the fuck? There.
Ah.
No.
No! I knew it!
Oh, come on! Alright, I can't wall jump when I really need to. As far as I can tell, he can't teleport to one of his other water selves, but I've been pressing a lot of buttons. I just think his recovery is hot, steaming.
Good boy. Oh, nope, and I hit the wrong one.
Whew.
Whew.
That and half the time my wall jumps don't work, so times that I could recover, I just die anyway.
Yeah, the wall jump timing seems to be real specific, but... Oh. Woo! Okay.
Oh, that was my first hit of the match.
And your second and your third. Glad to help.
Eh.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh. I didn't know I could do that.
Oh.
Okay. Killed myself again.
Nope.
I'm real good at that.
Ow.
Ugh. Ouch. Oh, God. Oh, boy. That's that.
Ugh.
Yeah, Hodan's got a lot of strong moves, but his recovery seems to be not quite Little Mac bad, but pretty.
It's really freaking awful.
I mean, especially coming off of, you know, Alanis there, who seems to have
Any
or
of the other
Alice.
characters, I think his is the worst that I've seen. Like, it is just not good.
It's not good. Give me half a second. You guys can feel free to kick ass. Give me half a second. I'll be right back.
I'll wait.
No,
I'll wait while
not
being
bad.
on fire.
Not bad. You can hit me. It's cool. I'm a kitty.
I was just taking a nap. I was just like, well, what? What's the top button?
For me it's D-pad. I don't know what you're on.
Oh, I can literally take a
You
nap.
literally just go to sleep. Just
My back is on fire. Help. I have to re-taunt to wake up. Once I'm sleeping, I can press whatever buttons I want. I'm still sleeping until I hit the taunt again and I go, huh. And I was just checking to see if there's any other taunts. No, it's just I take a nap.
well, my taunt certainly doesn't do any damage. It's just that.
I just hibernate. Grr. Oh man, look at my neutral air. Woo!
Just woo. You guys could have murdered. I
And
appreciate
take a
it.
nap.
Oh yeah. How'd you do that? You just
That's his taunt.
that's,
Yeah.
that's the taunt. That's
Yep.
amazing.
And it stays until I taunt again, wake up.
It looks like one taunt. Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
just do this. Alright, everyone ready?
Yep, 3, 2,
So-
1, let's jam.
Oh, the stage. Nope. Would you please? Oh,
Ow.
Whack.
Oh, I couldn't capitalize it because a certain lion was doing things. Yeet!
No! Don't eat the mouse! No! No,
It was as good as.
I just wanted to not get yeeted. I was standing on the ice again.
Yeah, you gotta watch that.
Oh, God, everything hurts. No! Leave me alone. No.
No! I was set up and this lion stopped me. Oh,
Aye.
Everything's terrifying. Oh, jeez! Well, no, bye. Let's...
oh, you still don't have the stock? Oh, God.
Yeah! Yeah, but the bear's scary.
Yeah, I'm sure you can catch up.
No, it did not do what I wanted it to do. Oh, that's definitely not what I wanted it to do. Get away!
Oh, Scott, I think that was your chance. Oh, still got it.
You still had it.
Still got it.
Cinnabar.
I hit the wrong button, but I still managed to sneak my way back on.
That's terrifying.
Why can't Amazon bring me that controller right now?
Look, I have played too many fighting games against you to be above using the advantage of
We have
you
better
have to use a
controllers.
certain type of controller against you.
Oh, I was gonna start the game with a yeet and you stopped me.
Would you please?
That freeze, like, it encases you, so you can't move, but I can't do any damage while you're in it. And then you like, just dodge roll out of it.
I can do that anywhere. That's good to know. Ah. I would like to not be here, please.
Alright. I was just trying to do my own thing, and everyone's chasing me down.
I mean, we're... Ow!
I really... Okay.
I gotta stop being standing on the ice. Stop being standing on the ice.
I mean,
yes.
you can hit them while they're frozen. Does it not do damage?
Not from what I could tell.
Because I definitely see hit detection. I don't know.
Yeah. It makes ouchie hit noises. But from what I can tell, no damage is accrued.
Oh no, damage is definitely accrued. Ow! Ow! It's...
Oh!
Oh, you bastard!
Oh!
Oh, I thought I was being slick there. And I think I was, it just didn't work.
Woohoo! Oh, my crystal. Right there. That's a great spot for it. Oh, God. Just...
Okay, that's what I get. I was purposely trying to disengage from you and not hurt you because James had an extra stack.
It don't matter. He's gonna kill me.
You don't know that.
I don't.
Anything could happen.
I'm gonna certainly try to make it a fight. I can see that coming a mile away, and it hits me every time. Ah. I dumb. You just don't care. Oh, you moved over that way faster than I thought you would.
Oh, come on!
That's it.
Ah. Bear.
Bear. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Whew.
Yeah. Whew. These are getting stressful.
Before I won that one, Scott won the previous 4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, Scott over here with his 7 crowns, and me over here with 3.
I get Zetterburn.
He gets better Zern, and the more he plays, he's gonna get better Zern.
What?
Poor Chris. It's not allowed to exist. Let's put it way up there, where it'll not be of any use to any of us.
I mean, I'm okay with it being up there if you want it to be up there.
It broke. You broke it.
I yeeted it.
Oh, God. You're so mean to my crystal.
Crystal's trying to be mean to me.
Wish I could break the ice with that. No!
Yeet. Yeet. There we go. I was trying to make it rain ice for like a solid 30 seconds.
Whoops.
I kept getting interrupted. Jeez.
Jack. I need a second to do something about my crystal. It's in a really bad spot. Oh! Just...
be there anymore. You guys are mean.
Everything hurts. You're gonna break it anyway. No, part of my problem that I'm having with Olympia is that I keep using all of the charge versions of her attacks. Some of them are that slow. Like, actually popping the crystal actively does take a second. So, like, I have to, whoops. I do actually have to stop moving for a second to pull the trigger. And yeah, that's the slam attack.
Ooh. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye forever.
Ow! I put that right there. And I'm also sure that I'm missing something with Olympia, like... Because we're doing this blind, like, as far as I know, there could be, like, all sorts of tech that I'm just ignoring and therefore making her worse. I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, the butt.
Oh, the butt.
Oh, the butts.
I did it wrong. I could have recovered from that, and I frickin' flubbed it.
I was hanging off the edge, like if he goes over the edge, I'm gonna eat him.
Part of that is just getting juggled. I mean, especially.
I mean,
with
this that's this game. Like
Yeah.
this game is.
Oh, yeah.
It has a lot of like juggling and combos.
Combo, and then you just gotta break it.
Yeah. Let me go back to trying this one real quick for a little bit. Oh, pick a stage.
Do it! Oh, I got the home turf.
Oh, okay.
Okay, would like to not be here, please.
I was away from the fire, but it was faster than me. Stop it! I see.
Look, I'm just trying to warm you up. Look how cold it is here.
The worst part is I have like the Prometheus school of running away from fire. Which is just I see it, I just run in the opposite direction. Owie.
Ah! Excuse you.
Oh, I was in the middle of comboing everybody, thank you. being steamed! Ah, steam!
Jesus!
Just put it. Let go.
Use some steamed hams.
No! Ow! What the hell was that?
That's what you get for steaming my hams. Oh, okay.
I accidentally went around Scott as you leave.
Accidentally.
Oh, please. You think I could have aimed that on purpose? I'm not that good. Yep.
Oh, well.
Get back out there.
Oh, wrong button. I'm still noob enough to sometimes be like, I want to jump. That's the light attack button.
Oh, it's happened to me so much.
Oh, absolutely.
That's part of the whole I need a GameCube controller situation.
Scott had a bomb.
For me,
on
it's
it.
not the controller. I'm just a noob.
Scott has a bomb attached to it, but I don't know how to detonate it.
Yeah, I've been kind of expecting to be blown up, and it just hasn't happened. I'm okay with it.
Ah!
I knocked away your steam cloud with my claws. Ow!
No! No!
Ah!
Okay, okay.
I blew the steam.
No!
Ayabada!
We got steamed.
Yeah!
Uh-huh.
Yay!
The swap has begun.
Oh, man.
Let's see if my internet can internet better than his internet was interneting.
It does seem to be working properly now, as far as I can tell.
Excellent.
Sounds about right.
Now I have a further disadvantage. I have light in my eyes.
Haha!
James, it says
All according to plan.
you're doing the ZZZs. No. All right, you're back.
That's because I was looking at things.
Oh, okay. All right. Swap success. How many streams get hosted from two different people in two different parts of the country at the same time?
Hey, I'm comboing here.
Yeah, I don't like it. What is going on with my face?
Yeet!
Please. Please, sir.
Ow!
Oh, God!
Oh. Oh, ow!
No, I was not there. Excuse me, sir. I just like to steam.
Oh.
I would like to be anywhere but here.
Where everybody
Ow.
knows your name. Ah. Oh, he's gonna blow! Oh, Scott's getting good at that recovery.
A little.
I would like to be able to do.
Ah! I'm getting steamed! Oh! I'm steaming!
No! My mech! Oh dear!
Oh boy.
I'm here, guys.
Oh god! I was just like, I'm gonna leave James alone. He suffered enough, and then a rocket hand comes out of nowhere and kills me.
No, gotta you!
The joys of 3-player free-for-all.
Yeah!
Alright, I'm gonna need you to stop.
Oh, you like that? I actually chased.
Yeet!
Oh! I died.
Aw.
It was fun.
Oh, wave dashing!
Oh, he's dead. Like dead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, it was bad.
I'm not okay with this development. Okay.
I did it.
Just dead.
You are now able to marvel at the skills. The gameplay is the exact same. It's just the picture in the corner that changed.
Let me try you again. I don't think it's gonna go well, but
Bear.
Bear in the big blue house. That bear's too
Bear
strong.
is very strong. Bear's very strong. I like this stage.
You know what I just realized? When I go to VOD this later, is it going to be in one part or two?
Oh, that's a good question.
I don't want to have to put them together.
Yeah, the whole point is just uploading it easy, nice and easy.
Yeah. Oh god, why?
I love that.
Stop setting me on fire! I'm a polar bear. I don't like
no.
it.
It's got the Pikachu thing. Okay.
Oh, I went for the off-screen dunks.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Trying to do some dunks here, James. God, so inconsiderate.
It's okay, I've already lost 2 stock again. No!
Oh, please. I have a family.
Why would you do a silly thing like that?
Says the actual dad among us.
Yeah!
Oh god, I'm just getting beamed back and forth. No! You ruined it! Oh! Now you will pay!
Oh, it'll be worth it.
You know, fun fact, temperans, polar bears are black. Their fur is white, but if you shave a polar bear, they're black.
I'm getting up here.
So,
You can't
so
stop me.
Lee's just bald.
Oh! Don't die! Not like that.
Not like this.
Oh boy.
Oh. Okay.
And Bear's recovery is too good. Oh, I'm sure that smells fantastic. Just burning fat. It's just tallow candles.
I keep trying to dodge roll. It's just a hair slower on the bear than it is on anyone else. Every time you see me block briefly, it's because I'm trying to dodge roll, and the game's like, nah. Alright. But now you must be yeeted. I have a goal now.
Alright, let's go. Let's go back this way. I'm still just trying things out. Because it's cool.
Fighting games aren't for trying out or fun.
It's true. I played them.
Scott hates rocks. Ow.
That wasn't very nice.
Here, let me just fix this. Hold on. Okay. No, why? I just stood there.
Okay.
Yeah, the rock guy, he's got strong hits.
No.
Oh.
Nope, didn't have it again.
I gave you a free hit on the frozen guy and you still came after me.
I wasn't paying attention.
Look, I'm not the problem. We all know it.
You did win 4 in a row before. I would say you're at least a problem.
I don't know if I could see that as not a fluke.
Yeah. No! For God's sake.
Ow.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes.
That's not very nice. You blocked my freeze!
Yes, I did. What are you gonna do about it?
Complain loudly and then die.
Good. That seems like a good use of your time. No! No, I mistimed the block.
I can freeze the top of your platform.
Uh-oh.
Ugh.
Yep.
Ow! Ugh.
Oh, I wanted it. I wanted it so much it got me killed. I could have stayed on the ground, but I wanted to go for the yeet.
I know you did.
That's all I want.
Oh, the yeet is so close.
Winning is meaningless without the yeet. I gotta keep going until I pull off another yeet.
And for what it's worth, for people who haven't played this game before, including you two, we've been playing with essentially Omega stages all of these stages do have cool things that they can do if you want to have the game be more, you know, chaotic.
Yeah, but Fox Final Destination. Final Fascination. Final Prestidigitation.
I missed it.
There's a conspiracy against me.
This, with Craig, is a conspiracy against anyone who's off the edge of the map. Oh boy, that's a very high ceiling.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Yeet! Yes! I could die happy.
Then die.
You know, when I said that, I didn't mean quite so. Okay,
and then
but
I just immediately.
On my rock.
there it
Why?
was. I rocked you like a hurricane.
Did that do damage to you, Lee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Scott's like, okay, bye.
Nice knowing you. Not really.
No, it doesn't. Okay.
Yeet! It's so precise, hitting with that, the yeet mechanic.
I can see that coming, and I hit by it every time.
Speaking of seeing something coming and then just getting smacked by it. Oh! You sneaky devil.
Didn't work right, but it was fun.
I just wanna yeet.
I know you do, but it's not allowed.
Look,
It's so rude.
the comedic timing. A+.
You're not allowed. Gets yeeted.
I saved myself once. Oh.
That's just a good time all around. Well, time to do worse again.
Oh. Do a wide stage again. I can't even hit a non-moving target. This, oh goodness!
Okay.
Ow, whoa, whoa! What? I was in the middle of disciplining a tiger, lion, whatever.
You shouldn't be able to set me on fire because I'm, like, full of water.
Wait, let me just... I just wanted to break that while he was on it.
Oh! Oh! Oh, it feels so good!
Alright. God damn it. Ah!
No! I could have recovered there if I was better.
I love how your re-enter the battlefield platform is just a bucket.
It's like a sauna bucket.
It's a
I'm
sauna bucket.
I'm all about the saunas.
Sauna.
Just like in River City Ransom.
Hell yeah. I got wash that butt. Oh, that wasn't very nice.
Aye!
Oh,
Ah, don't break it.
well, that killed me.
Aye!
I'm not doing so hot.
We're all at one stock, thank you very much.
Well, yes, but I wasn't over 100%.
Well, I'm getting there.
It's gotten much better now, but woohoo! I think Scott might have saved my life.
Maybe.
Ayah!
Oh, goodbye. I paid for my sins. Alright. Get him, James.
Nope.
Got him.
Okay, as you're saying, get him, James. I'm just like, you're done.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to compete with abs like that?
If I was better at normals, Crag could probably be very, very good. But I'm not so good at the normals, and Crag don't really have a ton of specials.
I've never been good at being normal.
Okay.
I just saved you from getting dunked.
Leave me alone. There, you guys fight over there. No, stop it.
Ugh. I gotta try so hard to frickin' just live.
Stop! My rocks! God!
Ah, stop!
Aye!
Goodbye.
No!
Ugh.
Trying to...
Ah!
Just.
Be wet, you fire cat!
Lord!
We're killing James IRL.
Ow! I was just trying to pick up a rock, then I was stuck like an Enderman. It's just...
Oh, well, goodbye.
I had hoped that rock would come down fast enough to beat me with the head. No! Don't break that. Rude.
Oh, I got sent flying.
Oh, Jabus. Stop it!
I can't.
recover with this damn monkey. Just rocks. Rocks everywhere.
No!
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
That's the idea. Ah! Just rude.
If this monkey's recovery wasn't the hottest garbage, I think he would be a fun character. But it's so bad.
I think you think he's still a fun character. You just need to figure out.
But you know what's fun? Winning. You know who's not gonna win? This guy.
Oh god, I haven't done anything. I'm at 65%.
Oh, well, it's okay, because I'm dead. Oh, no, hold on. Hold on. No, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm just dead.
Huh.
Dead forever.
Well, there's a platform over on that side if you go flying off that way. Up! Woohoo! I suppose Scott doesn't care about this edge guard either because he can just plow right through it.
Yeah.
So, the edge guard is useless against Scott and unnecessary against Lee.
Uh-huh.
I'll just use it that way and mess up people in mid-combo.
Oh, goodbye.
Bullied by my own platform.
Ow. Okay.
Well,
Oh, goodbye, I'm dead again. Recovery's fucking awful.
I
get-
nudged him off the edge. That's
Yeah,
all it takes.
that's all it takes. I think I'm done with Monkey Boy.
oh boy.
That's pretty even.
Oh,
He's a proper ground type Pokemon. He's got rollout.
Suppose it's not good that I'm fire then.
Yes, you are correct.
there we go. Nah, James is not a Crag main. James is having fun with Crag, but
All right, let's go back to doing things that are good.
if we're trying to have a main. Oh, my turn to pick a stage. What do we got? Oh, there's two versions of Air Armada. Why not? Immediately my crystal is told no. Twice.
I just tried to eat the crystal.
Don't eat the crystal. Don't. Oh, God.
I had it perfectly timed to wreck Scott, but no, frickin' Crystal Boy over here. He throw the crystal. He eat it.
That's how I'm gonna do. Okay, goodbye.
Wow, that was it, huh?
That was all it took. I missed the recovery. Oops.
It's fine.
No, leave me alone. There we go.
Ow!
Using the crystal the correct way. No! Ow! Ow!
Oh.
No!
I paid for it, I guess. Yeet! Hey, who said you could come back from that?
Me.
I said yeet.
Why did that not?
Because I broke it.
Rude! Rude! Everybody keeps breaking my dang toys. Ah, and then I'm in the ice.
Oh, come on.
Nope.
Oh, I want it. I want it real bad.
I know you do. Oh, missed it.
Oh, I tried to hit you before it went off.
Ooh, that's very close. Ugh. God, you guys are both very good with those two characters.
Well, not good enough, clearly.
Wow.
He says not good enough as he's sitting there with more wins than both of us put together.
That's true.
I can't even.
Ow.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Well, that didn't last. Now got.
I'd like to land. One day I'll stay on the stage.
I was like, can I maybe get a spike off of this? But no, the answer is no.
Stop.
There we go. Ouch. Right.
Jeez.
Ah.
Ah!
Ah, my crystal. Well. Oh, for God's sake. Why?
Let's go. I'm not done with you yet.
Then why'd you throw him away?
Slowly.
Oh, I know that this game has an extensive modding community,
Oh yeah.
but we gotta learn the game before we jump into the Ronald McDonald and the
Yes,
Sanses.
so before I
the
start
Little Geese.
wrecking them with Ronald McDonald. 100% accurate Fox.
Yes.
Speaking of 100% accurate Fox, I see you wave dashing over there.
Just messing around, but yeah. Also, would you please stop having zero? Thank you.
But I've been saying for years that I'm a zero.
No! Give it back. Would you please?
Nope. Fine. Everything's fine.
Ah, the smoke, fire, purple, what?
Okay, I just had no jumps.
That yeet is so bad.
The power yeet. It's so bad.
Oops. Jumped right into that for no reason.
Oh, goodbye.
Nope. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I meant to do. How could you leave me alone against this monster?
I wasn't trying to, I promise.
Look, you have type advantage. You're fire and I'm ice.
But you're also bear.
I feel like Lion would have a alright time against bear. This is the part where you fall down.
And bleed to death.
Ah.
I don't know if I've ever mentioned, but I do really enjoy watching the two of you fight. Like, when Scott gets into it, it is fun watching you two fight.
Oh, and I hit the wrong button.
You might still be able to get it.
Oh, I was snapping!
Don't go to sleep! Don't sleep on me! I still got fight in me!
Yeet!
Oh!
Oh, the yeet is not fun. The yeet is not allowed.
At least I felt like I put up a real fight.
You did.
Even that was a great fight. Seriously.
You literally caught me sleeping.
It's true.
I thought the fight was over. I was like, I'm gonna take a nap, and then you got back. I'm like, oh god, I can't unnap. Help!
Yeah, you slept on me.
That was such a good recovery. Oh. I don't even know what stage is actually going to be good for this. Oh, for God's sake, with this. How is it that the fight starts and, like, Scott and I both end up with so much percent, and I look over and Lee's still at 0. What happens?
I hit you both with the big combo.
Why am I going over there? Okay, bye.
Ah! No! The map heat. That's what I've been trying to do for a while now.
I just stood there.
Oh god, oh goodbye. Oh wow, goodbye both of us.
Yeah.
Ow. Ow.
Yes. I wanted to see if that would work.
Nick. Whoops. Oh no. Oh, that was anticlimactic.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm only barely winning.
Barely winning. I mean, you're barely winning each fight, but again.
Oh, but fighting is such a grisly endeavor.
I just every time. Why do I fall for it? Every time. It's telegraphed like there's never been anything telegraphed before.
I mean, you gotta give it to him. That's probably true.
Even Alexander Graham Bell
Quite
is
the
just
simile.
like,
I'm gonna cut you so bad, you gonna wish I don't cut you so bad.
I'm gonna just go over here for a little bit.
No, you're not.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna break the floor. Ow! Excuse you. I was trying to clean up the ice. Leave me alone.
Oh. Woo!
No. Yes.
Oh god. Oh, just immediate payback.
Hey,
Okay.
I mean, I'm definitely losing this. I'm down a stock and about to be down all the stock.
Look, I thought I thought we agreed that I was Wall Street James. I'm the one that's supposed to have all the stocks.
Glad that my up special actually does decent damage to you there. No, my crystal.
Oh, thank you, Scott. I think.
I think you're welcome.
Hoppa! All right. I thank you for your service, Scott. But now you're winning.
I don't know if I agree with those words.
Can I stop being the bear pinata, please?
No.
No.
Alright, goodbye!
Move!
Oh! Okay. I win!
I slid off the dang
See, that's what I said about before. I only barely won. That time was the polar opposite.
Nice.
Someone get him his brown pants.
Stop it, or this will become an unfriendly match. God, I'm not convinced we have the qualifications to defeat him.
Oh god. Despite the fact that I also just lost.
No. Okay.
I won that match, but I didn't actually win that match. I don't know what you call that.
Look, you were standing at the end.
That was. Oh. Oh, are you kidding me? 8%. Oh lord, this is.
No, it's like I'm playing Hassan all over again.
Oh, there's no one here. No! You're so mean to the poor Crystal. What did it ever do to you? Whoops, that's.
Lots of things actually.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say that's.
All right, it's fair. But
That's
still.
a question with a very decisive answer.
Yes!
Oh!
That's what I was trying to do before! My uppie's got a spike component.
Wait, what am I doing?
Oh, goodbye.
Okay. No, that's it. Oh, no, that's not it. I wall jumped correctly that time.
Broccoli.
I was drunk for a second. I don't know what happened. No. Please. No.
Oh! No! 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 No!
I think I got you with an ice crystal.
Yeah, that was just me failing at recovering.
Oh, now that I know that that spikes. Oh, we got a whole new game.
Oh.
Ah, the learning has begun.
Oh, absolutely. She's all about that crystal combo. I just haven't figured out the things to do with it.
Yeah, he's gotta go through like a tutorial, like the Crystal Chronicles.
Well, that should okay. My life is here now. Every time. Doesn't matter. Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye. No, I won.
It!
Alright. You cannot be allowed to live from these transgressions.
Oops! I killed myself with that. Well.
Scott's still on his first stock. If we could, like, do something about
Shush.
that.
I'm trying.
Try in that direction. There you go.
No. Oh, for God's sake.
I just... Goodbye forever. It's up to you now, James.
It's not gonna happen. I've been struggling for a while now. Yep.
Every time, like, Scott would do something, and I'm about to finish him off, I get poked from James. It just interrupts everything. And then, towards the end, I'm just like, do you realize he's 2 stocks up? And then he still hit me! I'm completely ignoring James at this point, and I still keep getting beaned.
You act like I can aim. The sad thing is about that I was actually aiming for Scott, and that's how bad it is. Whoops, that was the wrong area.
I suppose that's a proof of concept.
Exactly.
Alright, goodbye.
Ow! Okay.
Dang it! Bobby.
Ah, my crystal. Okay.
I'm so sick of being on fire.
Oh, there's a spike on that. Ah, I see that.
Ow!
Why? Just out of reach.
boy. Ow! Wrong button. Nah.
I shouldn't have to work this hard.
Yes, you should.
It should all be easy peasy.
Nope.
Y'all should just roll over and lose for my amusement.
Says the guy who actually wants us to play fighting games again.
Absolutely.
That's fair.
I never said I was rational. In fact, I often prove the reverse.
Okay. And he's over here talking about it and getting interrupted in the middle of their combos.
I mean, I was the first one to die.
First one to die.
God. And there I go.
There he goes again on his own.
Okay.
Got him.
Well.
Oh, goodbye.
I've become very fond of the fact that if it seems, it could be my imagination, but if I have my target on fire, then my smash moves are, like, critical.
It's possible.
Over here having a gentlemanly duel with some guy.
Yeah, you know what happens when you're above stock? I'm just falling out of the map on my own. Alright, frozen despite... Oh my poor Crystal. Letting you two have a gentlemanly duel, and out of nowhere comes this lion to break my stuff.
Yeah. Revenge is sweet.
Pete's sick.
Ah, that's so close.
Oh, I can't believe I keep walking into that. I didn't pay for it this time, but I almost did. You're like, I'll keep doing that, because he's bound to walk into it like an idiot.
Nah, just you two are gonna be distracted long enough for it to work.
No, I mean Lee's hammer
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, the hammer
It takes
thing,
a
yeah.
bajillion years, and every time he does it, I'm like a moth to the flame, just, ooh, that's so shiny.
It's the
I
DDD
think I
hammer.
want to put my face in it.
Understandable. I mean, look at that.
Oh, oh, wrong button.
Oh boy, that's bad.
Nope.
Oh, there I go.
Probably not far behind. Oh, goodbye. Yep. I just couldn't get a kill.
Ugh.
Dang it.
Ugh.
You can't guck, you won.
Ah, I can still win if I didn't feel good. I don't deserve that. I won because the two of you kicked the snot out of each other.
Hey, look, a win's a win, baby.
Yeah, 3-player. Once again, welcome to free for all.
Yeah, I know. Still, oh god, okay. No, don't want to be here. Decided against it. Oops, goodbye, I'm dead.
Thought you said you didn't want to be here. There you go.
That's true. It's this character's Little Mac all over again. I just side B to win, and it never wins. I'm gonna go hang out up on the blimp. Let's have fun up here. My crystal! I don't put my crystal like over. No! Well.
Ow.
Would you please stop? I'm endangered.
Woohoo! That's the wrong button, okay. Ah, my crystal. Nah, I thought I was on the edge of that.
Ow.
I'm just getting pinball wizard. Did.
Ow! Okay. Yeah, again, we're all doing this super blind, so like I'm sure there's something about Olympia that I'm missing entirely. And apologies to all Olympia maidens out there, being like, you're not Olympiaing correctly.
I apologize to no one for my performance. I know I suck at fighting games, but I'm doing my best.
No! God! So much bear. Oh, God!
Alright, that was kind of sick. I didn't realize that I can combo out of the slide like that. I learned something new. That made that much better. It's getting pretty close to 10. I'm going to say uno mas. One more. And I'm going to say, let's be not these characters. I was going to say, like, I don't know who we should be.
Well, I feel like we each have, well, at least for me and you, Lee, we have a favorite character and a best character.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
So
look,
I'm gonna switch to my favorite character.
I'm willing to lose one with Hoden.
Alright, favorites can be fun. Even if they're not necessarily the best. For me.
Look,
Oh, not bad.
I am switching to the worst recovery in the game. See, I think Scott actually gets the best out of this deal because his favorite character is also just pretty good.
I do think this character is pretty sick.
Yes.
I wish I was better at it, but
Scott, then you might be interested. There is I don't want to say a sequel game, but there's another game called Creatures of Aether, which is this same game, but or these same characters, the same universe, but a card game that is based pretty much entirely off of Triple Triad from Final Fantasy VIII.
huh.
And it is pretty fun. And Claren's card is absurd. Both offensive and defensive shenanigans. Oh, God. No, no.
There's some steam over there, and I don't like it.
Nah, I was watching the missile. I don't like that the missile is...
The missile's nuts. This is just all over the place.
I don't like that the missile doesn't stop me from moving. So, like, I can control the missile, but I have to keep moving to do it, which is terrifying.
Ow, my missile face. My missile face?
Is now.
Missile face.
No! I could feel the tech there.
I could feel it in my bones.
Oh.
I just went over your head for no reason.
I'm gonna
like
say
to
it's
see
because of my
anywhere
skill.
but here. I would like to not be over near these two, considering I'm down 2 stocks, and they're both still trying to kill me. Oh dear.
Look, when I'm this character, I gotta hit whoever's close.
No, I hear you.
Oh, I got a perfect counter. What is up with that lightning zone?
That's... I don't know. Probably don't want to know.
Ow.
Oh, I could have saved myself, but I was too slow.
I'm trying to put out the steam with water.
I don't think that's how it works.
Well, with enough water you could. Ah, I couldn't jump off the wall.
The unlimited reach? I got a trophy. Achievement thing.
A trophy achievement? Oh, goodbye.
No! No! I teched it!
Oh!
Actually teched it! Yes! I count as a win! I'm good! Kill me now! I finally freaking teched it!
Yeah, look, I'm gonna be honest, I'm impressed.
I'm like, please, that's all I want. No, don't do it again. I can't do it again. Oh, please. You and your dirty bathwater demons.
dirty bathwater demons. I don't like it.
I don't either, but look at them. I went right between the two of you. What am I doing with my life? There's a bomb on you. I don't know how to make it do anything.
I don't like this zone of negativeness.
Yeah, if I do my counterattack perfectly, it does that, but I don't know what that does.
Oh, goodbye. Who would have guessed that I would have lost first with this character?
I brought a sword to
Alright.
a mecha fight. I'm not super keen
Run away.
on my chances here.
Run away. Wait, missile come back. It didn't come back.
James, you have to win this one. You were the one that teched the dunk.
I am the one that teched the dunk.
You're the chosen
Please.
one.
Don't stab my fists.
Ow.
Ow. Ow.
You're alright. You okay?
I'm in trouble.
Oh god, he ducked and it was fine. Oh, I felt those swings like just tickle your butt.
No.
Could you please die?
No. Could you please stop it?
There it is.
No. I tried pressing the bomb button again. It just puts it out a different bomb.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, we'll have to do some research. But there you go. There's a random Monday stream. Oh, now I gotta get up in the morning and do more stream.
Yeah, I gotta get up in the morning and do work. But between now and then, I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna watch some other people play some of these characters to be like, all right, so what am I missing with Olympia?
And I'm gonna do absolutely no research because that's my style.
Yeah, no research.
How's it going, Dr. Hardvark? We are literally just wrapping up the stream.
Yeah.
But it'll be on Ye Olde VOD tomorrow morning. Look, I didn't even know I was streaming today. It's just James did it.
Oh my word, you can customize your color palette for every character.
What?
There is a spot on the main menu under extras. You can go to custom colors and you can set a custom color set
Yeah.
for everyone. You
Well,
want to make yourself a teal and purple Zetterburn,
Yes.
Scott?
For every character, yes.
That's cool.
Alright, well, while you guys do that, I'm gonna go start downloading and uploading this and then getting ready for the stream tomorrow, going to sleep, waking up, and doing another stream.
Sweet.
Yeah. Alright. So I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.